Okay, folks. It is crazy windy here in Brookings, so this initial setup is just kind of a check to see if you can hear me. The wind, I'm having to block my face using a clipboard. So we're going to do our best to try to keep you in the know for this game. I do have a separate audio microphone that I can use. Game time, your JV Patriots set to start at 4 p.m. JV Pats undefeated on the season. I believe 9-0. And they will take on the Brookings Junior Varsity Bobcats. Brookings currently 7-1-1. The record would indicate one of the better JV teams in the state. However, most of those wins over ESD foes. They did defeat Watertown, a quality JV club, by the score of 2-1, and have wins over Spearfish, T, Mitchell, Harrisburg, and Yankton, and then tied Brandon Valley. And their one loss, 0-2 to Aberdeen. They will see O'Gorman, Jefferson, and Lincoln within the next week and a half, and then take on Washington High School. So, about to run the gauntlet through these final weeks of the season. Your JV Pats, currently 9-0, undefeated, giving up a total of, I think, 3 goals over the course of the year. Last week defeated Watertown by a score of 2-0 on goals by Rolfing and Stamp. Miles Rolfing currently leading the team with 14 goals. Sammy Garcia with 5. Sonics, Holden Hilma with 5. Holden no longer getting JV minutes as he has been elevated to varsity. Hudson Holman with 5 goals. Sonicson with 3. Hilma with 2. Stamp with 3. Volpe with 2. Duffy with 1. Nelson with 1. Van Scheppen with 1. And Udo with 1. And we will start shortly, if you can hear me. All right, folks, away we go. Brookings will start with possession. They are into the wind. And this is, I don't know if it's as windy as I've ever seen a youth soccer event, but it is close. Looking on control, Miles Rolfing pressuring. And here is Hudson Holman. We have some quality players on this team. And taking the ball down the near touch. Here's Van Scheppen. Comes to the near touch, finds Krieger, who's through one. Holman breaks an ankle. Comes centrally to Pelahuda. Rolfing attacking. Sorry, that's Asali. Number 42. Sammy Garcia. That's a foul on Sammy. A free kick Brookings into the wind. Excuse me, actually it's free kick Lincoln. Over it is Sammy Garcia. Again, these two teams have two of the best records in JV soccer. Sammy delivers this ball to Asali, a 1-2. Asali in control, one on. Looks for Trey Rapp on the far touch. Keeps the ball in play. Comes centrally. Now ball's out of play with the far touch. White throw. Raff. Garcia. Garcia crosses, looking for Hudson Holman. That ball is gathered pretty easily by the Brookings keeper. You can see the spin on that ball just brought it back about 10 yards. Hudson Holman attacking. And now Brookings with the 1-2. Charlie Krieger steps. And inevitably, Brookings maintaining possession, moving towards their attacking third. Trey Rapp steps and gathers. Passes behind Stamp. Lincoln regathers possession. Here's Cole Umstead. Asali. Asali has Krieger. Krieger looking for Rolfing. Delivers that ball too strongly. Gets past the defender. Rolfing on it. And the defender drops back to the Brookings keeper. The ball just completely destroyed by this wind. Here's Sammy Garcia on the far touch. Last touch by Brookings. Patriot throw. Garcia. Tate Stamp. Past one. Crosses. Ball right to a defender on the 18, and now Brookings in possession. And Rolfing gives chase. Ball last touched by Brookings. White throw. Rolfing to Krieger. Krieger to Umstead. Sammy Garcia. Raff. Looking for Rolfing. Ball is headed by a Bobcat out of play on the near touch. Hudson Holman finds Krieger. Krieger switches towards Stamp. It's over one defender. Stamp on it. Keeps the ball in play. Tries to get through a defender. And Stamp believes this is last touch by the defender. The AR disagrees. Goal kick, Bobcats. Sub now on for Brookings. Again, the Bobcats 5-1-1 on the season. Your Pats 9-0. possession. Stamp gains possession, picking a pocket. Here's Sammy Garcia looking for Hudson. That was defended and cleared forward by Brookings. Brookings at midfield. Here they're attacking third. Asali slows the attack. Brookings still in possession. Sammy Garcia gives chase. Attains possession. They're wrapped up. Here's Stamp. Stamp at midfield. Has Hudson Holman. And that ball too strong. Krieger keeps this ball in play. Looking for Stamp. That ball's too strong. And now possessed by Brookings. Duffy finds Garcia. Garcia. And nice touch out of the air. Hudson Holman. Shot defended. Krieger. Asali. Asali breaks an ankle. I wonder if Asali maybe could have pulled the trigger. He's got a 40-mile-an-hour tailwind. Brookings players down. Here's Sammy Garcia. And they're just going to basically give possession over to make sure this player is all right. He'll be subbed out. So, 0-0. About 7 minutes in to the first half. Brookings will have a drop ball. Just at the edge of their defensive third. Rolfing gives chase. Brookings switches fields. Hudson Holman there to slow. Makes the Bobcat defender decide. A 1-2. And Charlie picks a pocket. Here's Tate Stamp. Stamp looking for Holman. And that touch is generally going to be a perfect pass, but in a 40-mile-an-hour wind, it's out of play. Brookings Bobcat ball. Brookings will drop. Again, Rolfing gives chase. Far touch out of play. Last touched by Brookings. And we have some Junior Varsity Patriots up, warming up. Should come in probably in about a minute or two. He's doing a pretty nice job with possession. There's a Solly. Solly has Raff. Umstead. Umstead's pass is intercepted. Now Brookings in possession. Solly steps. Sammy Garcia overlapping. Drops to Raff. Raff central towards Stamp. Pass is intercepted. Charlie Krieger steps, finds Tate. Tate to Rolfing. To Hudson. Overlapping is Krieger. Cross. Here's Hudson in the penalty area. Past one. Is dispossessed at the 18. And then trips. This will be a Bobcat free kick. As Hudson wrapped up with the Bobcat defender. Brookings free kick. Right about the 18. The ball was destroyed by the wind. Duffy as Hudson. Krieger. Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen drops to August Plisic. Here's Raff. Duffy. Past one. over the midline, finds Sammy Garcia on the far touch. Garcia, ball's defended out of play. And here comes subs. Off on Sonicson on, I think. So, Rolfing, this is Abdu Musa on the ball now. So, Abdu and Opland onto the field. There's Duffy. Finds Stamp. There's Abdu. Switching fields to Charlie Krieger. Krieger through one, finding Sonicson. Sonicson, I think, wants a 1-2 back to Krieger. They need to communicate that, though. Sonicson basically just passes the ball directly to a defender who puts it out of play. White throw. And Hudson Holman will get a rest, as will someone else. As Volpe coming on, Colton Volpe, number 35, and Sammy Garcia off. So Volpe coming into a left winger position. Sonicson striker, and now Notneen on the right forward, or the right wing position. Duffy trying to find Notneen. Duffy through 2 or 3, and that last touch is going to result in a corner for your pass. So in the box, Sonicson, Notneen, over the kick in the corner is Tate Stamp. Also has Van Scheppen. Ball headed out. Right back to Stamp. Makes one move. And eventually is dispossessed and earns a throw. Throw on the far touch. Stamp on it. He'll defer to Raff. Abdu. Abdu drops to Cole Umstead. Back out to Trey Raff. Umstead looking for Duffy. Notneen steps, and the ball falls to him. He finds Sonicson. Sonicson pulls back. And eventually dribbles into the feet of a Brookings player. Brookings dropping. Volpe steps. Brookings playing possession. And that ball finds Owen Duffy. Oh, here's Krieger. Volpe. Volpe steps. This will be a red throw. Subs. Ravermere. Kingston Nelson. Ros Valdez. Off goes Stamp. Off goes Van Scheppen. I think off went Duffy as well. And it's still 0-0. Pat's not doing a lot of pressuring. And then Volpe does step. Volpe threw a couple. One too many touches, and now Brookings in possession. Volpe steps. Looking for Krieger. Krieger with a nice little pullback. Now has Volpe. Volpe. 3 defenders on him. Finds Kingston Nelson. Abdu. They drop to Ros Valdez. We're again going to switch. Krieger. Duffy. Looking for Sonicson. Sonicson drops to Abdu. That pass is too strong. Ricochets off of Oppen's foot. Ray Vermeer. The ball's going to stay in play. And Ray gets through one. And then eventually passes the ball to oncoming striker. Valdez regathers. Here's Duffy. Now with the wind, we're definitely going to want to put a couple on the board this half. Not really showing a lot of tenacity so far. Maybe too many carbs on the bus ride up. Ros Valdez on the far touch. Natanim and Abdul tangled up. Red throw. Sonicson considers pressuring. Kingston gives chase. This would be a white throw on the near touch. Volpe refers to Krieger. That's Kingston. Back to Krieger. Duffy pressuring. And that ball gets to Krieger. Krieger finds Duffy. Here's Volpe. Can't get through the third. Here's Cole. White throw. Krieger. Looking for Kingston. Ball finds Oppen, who's looking for Volpe. And Volpe maintains possession. Abdul Musa. Looking for Natanim, and that ball is in this wind. Too far, too fast. Did they eat their pizza before the game? I think the pizza's supposed to be for after the game, right? Looks like they ate it before the game. Yeah. Brookings. This ball could go right to Colt. Colt pressures. White throw on the near touch. Kingston finds Colt. Abdu. Looking for Krieger. Ray Vermeer. Duffy. For Natanim. Ball's turned over. Natanim trips. Be a free kick for Brookings. Coach Braden concerned that we are just taking so many touches and not finding feet. 15 minutes remaining. Assume that we'll have subs pretty quickly. Look at this ball just coming backwards in space. Duffy. Kingston. Kingston's tripped up. This will be a free kick. Can't really complain. It's the exact same foul that just took place. Here's Krieger. Krieger has Abdu. He's looking for Opland. That ball headed out of play by a defender. This will be a corner kick. And here comes subs. Opland off, Colt off. Abdu off. Natanim off. On the field comes Miles Rolfing, Sammy Garcia, Hudson Holman. And Sammy, the lefty, will be over this in the far corner. And this win is just stupid. Sammy could probably curl this in with his left foot. And Rolfing there. Deflected. I think Rolfing wants another corner. And he's gotten it. And that ball deflected out of play by a Bobcat defender. So we'll roll it back. Here's Sammy. Mill. Again, curling towards the post. That's over the keeper. Rolfing trying to recover. He does. Has support. Rolfing crosses. And nice work by the keeper. Shot by Rolfing. Another corner earned. That ball put out of play by the Brookings goalkeeper. Corner kick. Patriots. Sammy Garcia. His third attempt. This one lower. And that threw everybody off the shoulder of Rolfing. And this will be a red throw near the corner. Two subs coming on for Lincoln. Will Van Scheppen. And I believe Abdu Musa. On for Cole Umstead and Owen Duffy. Red throw very near the corner. And it comes centrally. And this ball falls to Kingston. Wide open net. Wide right. Nice passing. That ball was moving away from Kingston. Just couldn't quite turn around on it. And now Brookings has a goal kick. Call that crisis averted as the keeper was near post and Kingston had the angle. Minutes. Still 0-0. They drop to their keeper. This ball is going to go nowhere. Taken out of the air by Asali. And then last touch off the hand of number 13. And Rolfing and Asali will discuss this. Free kick with a tailwind. This has Miles Rolfing written all over it. There's the whistle. Shot fired. Gathered. And Miles probably wants to take that in a different trajectory. As that ball basically right at the keeper with this tailwind. And then drops the ball right back to Asali. And it's going to be a trip on Asali. Brookings fans want a handball. The ball not coming. The ball delivered high towards Raz Valdez for Sammy Garcia. Put out a play on the far touch. Right throw. Tate Stamp coming back on. Kingston Nelson off. And Trey Raff off. Trey Raff on for Charlie Krieger. Raz Valdez with the throw. Sammy. Abdu. And Zasali. And again drops to Raz Valdez. Comes centrally towards the center circle. Sally past one. Lays off to Tate Stamp. Stamp has Hudson. Back to Abdu. Abdu looking for Stamp. The ball is directed and picked up by a Brookings midfielder. Pitching fields towards Sammy Garcia on the far touch. Garcia. Shot fired. Nice stop by the keeper. And spending the vast majority of this half in our attacking third and still not for show for it. Not for show for it. Here's Raff. Stamp. 4 converge on Stamp. Here's Hudson. Hudson's dispossessed. Be a foul on Hudson. All shoulder, no ball. And could be a Bobcats kick. $7.50. All put down towards Raff. And last touch by the Bobcats. Here's Hudson. Stamp. At midline has Garcia. Lays off to Abdul Musa. Abdul looking for Hudson. Again, with this tailwind, there's no way to keep that ball in play. Goal kick. Owen Duffy comes onto the field for a Sally Sadi. Brookings goal kick. 7 minutes. Taken out of the air by Duffy, who just came on. Tries to find Rolfing. Rolfing's dispossessed. Then recovers. Is through 2. And shot wide right. Goal kick. He's not wrong. Same could be said for our multiple touches, dribbling right into the defender's feet, too. So. Here's Vermeer. And it sounds as though the Bobcat girls have just scored on your Patriot varsity girls team. Here's Hudson. Through 1. Has Abdu. Abdu passed 1. Rolfing. Hudson. Tate Stamp. Raff. Ball ricochets off of Raff. 5 minutes remaining. Red throw. They drop to their keeper. Roz Valdez steps. Ball falls to a Bobcat, and they again will drop into their defensive end. And they'll pass this ball right to Stamp, who has Abdu. Abdu tips over the ball, then finds Hudson. Shot fired just wide right. Substitutions. Cole Umstead up in Sonicson. Charlie Krieger returns to the field. And I don't see who else is field. Rolfing collapses, so Rolfing in striker position. Oh, not Neem, just returned to the field. Now Brookings on an attack down the far touch. Krieger recovers, slows the attack, and pass right into Duffy's feet. And John Notneem, and here is Duffy finding Stamp. Stamp has Sonicson. Stamp through 2. Has Raff. Raff. Sonicson. Ball put out of play by Brookings. 3 minutes remain. Throw in Patriots. Corner? What's that? We're playing 40s. So in Brookings and in Rapid City, we play 40s. Everywhere else, we play 35s. All right. I like it. Corner kick. Stamp over this. Has Sonicson. Plays out to Sonicson quickly. Sonicson centers through everyone. And goal kick. So I've been informed by the kind AR that we're playing 40-minute halves. So we get a bonus 5 after my clock expires. Taken out of the air by Musa. And attack is squelched by Van Scheppen. Raff looks for Sonicson. Sonicson looking for Raff. Passes the ball right to a midfielder for Brookings. Here's Rolfing. Rolfing to Krieger. Krieger to Rolfing. Rolfing, here comes across. Ball defended, out of play. Corner kick, Patriots. And Colton Volpe will come on. Trey Raff off. Kingston Nelson on. Kate Stamp over this. It has Krieger, Sadi, Van Scheppen, Volpe, and Duffy, as well as Sonicson on the far post. Lots of height. This ball's punched out. Going to be punched right back to Stamp, who again fires it centrally. Put down to the far touch. Again gathered by Stamp. Stamp through 1, through 2. And Stamp called on the foul. Push off. Turned over deep in the attacking third. Brookings dropping. Will pay. Will compress. Ball put out by the keeper. Out to midline. And now An opportunity for Brookings to attack. And Van Scheppen in possession. This pass given up into a dangerous part of the field, but the speedy Abdemusa gathers, finds August Plisick. So under 5 minutes now that the clock on the screen has expired. Krieger to Duffy. Back to Krieger. Krieger, big boot down the far touch, and that's going to be too strong. Put out of play by the keeper. That's in the neighboring field. The keeper's going to have to go all the way back to his box and gather a ball for a throw-in. It's Colton Volpe. Charlie Krieger. Cross. Sonicson trying to get ahead on it. There's a number 45, a defender for the Bobcats, shielding him. And that ball rolls out of play for a Bobcat goal kick. Goal kick over the head of the Brookings player. And Krieger there for it. Umstead steps as Duffy. Abdemusa. Stamp. Ball put back. Colton Volpe there for it. Obtains possession. Tries to get through 3 defenders. And that's a hard thing to do, even with this tailwind. And now Brookings in possession. There's Volpe. Again, Brookings with possession. Now at midline. Duffy, pass intercepted. And Brookings drop back. And this ball will be kept in play. By Brookings. The Brookings player. Stamp, pressures. Slows the attack. Again, Brookings at their 18. Brookings do a pretty nice job right now of ball control. Again, here is their attack. Abdemusa gets a foul right at midline. Imagine this will end the first half. Ball put up. Umstead there. Oh boy. Wow, shot by firing wide right, goal kick. And we just cannot continue to allow this team to stick around. The JV Pats have controlled the ball in their attacking third the vast majority of this half. And that was one of the best opportunities for either team to score. Krieger looking for Volpe. Ball last touched by Brookings. White throw. A very limited amount of time. Try to put one in the back of the net with the wind. Krieger with a throw. Looking for Volpe. Volpe past one. Crossed. Headed. Headed out of play. The corner. Now this may end the half. Volpe, the righty over this corner. Ball delivered high. Sonicson find Duffy. Through to Abdemusa. Shot fired and defended. Here's Duffy again. Towards the goal line. Shielded out of play, and that's halftime, folks. 0-0 after 40 minutes with a 50-mile-an-hour tailwind. We'll be back shortly. We're watching Lincoln Patriot bringing Patriot JV Soccer live from Brookings. Right. Now moving left to right. Maybe this will help being into a 40 to 50 mile an hour wind. We're kind of keeping the ball at our feet. Here's Krieger. Back line is Raft, number 33. Umstead, number 39. There's Owen Duffy, number 36. In the midfield, he finds Sammy Garcia, number 27. Garcia looking to switch fields towards Tate Stamp. Stamp has Rolfing trying to get a 1-2 there. Rolfing then steps. That's put up into the air. Handled by Duffy. And we got Ray Vermeer also. And Umstead beats the crowd. Puts this ball out of play. So other than Ray Vermeer, also Charlie Krieger on that back defensive line. Hudson Holman, ball put forward by Umstead to Hudson Holman. Hudson has a Solly. Solly in an attacking midfield position. Sammy Garcia. Duffy. Fine. I think it's going to be fine. And the sub. Number 13 getting a talking to. Hi, Ryan. Justin says hello. I guess I say hello, too. Good to have you. Good to have you. Here's Charlie Krieger. Just on the edge of the center circle. Krieger elevates this ball towards the 18. It's headed by Duffy and eventually cleared back to Krieger, so I guess we won't call that a clear. Krieger finds Rolfing. Rolfing gets past one. And then the Brookings player steps. Brookings, last touch by Brookings, it's over the far touch. White throw. Rolfing finds Krieger. Krieger centers. Again, this ball is defended off the head. Now the Bobcat. There's a Solly. Solly's dispossessed. And now Krieger steps. Put down the far touch. Put out a play by Krieger. Long throw in again. Krieger with the head. And Krieger gathers on the far touch. Is dispossessed. And Turf Monster upends the Brookings attacker. And now we have a counter available. An errant pass right to the feet. The Brookings player. Miles Rolfing steps. And his touch is too strong. It'll be hard in this level of wind. Krieger steps. On a play. Krieger with a slide tackle. Ball first. He was there first. Time called. And the ref is going to ask the AR what he saw. Excuse me. I think they just exchanged watches. So white throw. Krieger finding Duffy. A Solly. Looking for Trey Raft. Ball's beyond Raft. It's going to be a red throw. And just how this wind has been messing with us the entire game. A ball that generally Trey Raft is not going to struggle with attaining. And that off of Umstead. I think he kept his arms in. That probably would have been a handball. Ball flicked towards the box. Cleared out of play by Ray Vermeer. that throw-in. Vermeer looking for Tate Stamp. Duffy. Asali. Now Asadi gets that ball to the turf. Sammy Garcia looking for the line. That ball just hooks out of play. Probably not a game you want to do a lot of flicks and headers. Get the ball to your feet. Still 0-0. Hudson through 2. Shot fired, deflected off of a Brookings defender. It falls to the feet of Asali Sadi. Finds Krieger. Stamp, back to Krieger. Back to Stamp. Asali. Past 1. Too many touches. Does get himself back in possession. And now into an attacking spot. This ball falls to Sammy. And that sounded deflected. Apparently not. Goal kick. I like that look. Goal kick. Brookings. Ball to midline. Off of Asali. And now Brookings on the attack on the far touch. Talker through 2. Krieger steps. And now Krieger with possession. Finding Stamp. Stamp central. Looking to switch fields to a Brookings defender. Here comes Sammy Garcia. Ball intercepted by Owen. Here's Rolfing. Garcia. And Garcia's pass cannot be kept in play by Stamp. Goal kick. Goal kick, Brookings, after 1 substitution. Ball off the head. The Brookings attacker will be gathered by August Plissick. Augie will just pick this. And with that wind, ball's delivered not beyond our defensive third. And fortunately, the attack is slowed. The wind just and that ball come off of Augie's foot. A little off center. And now back in possession. Your Pats. Krieger looking for Stamp on the far touch. Stamp with plenty of space and speed. First touch is very strong. Pulls back. Defender's there. Shot fired, defended by the keeper. It deflects out to a Brookings midfielder. And last, so this is going to be a restart. Drop ball to Brookings as the pass hits the center ref. Sally has Garcia. Garcia tries to get through 2. Moves diagonally and finds Asali. Asali to Stamp. Here's an opportunity. Cross defended. Asali again in possession. Has Garcia. Garcia fires a shot wide left. They continue to do a really nice job of possession. It's not getting quality shots. 10 minutes into this second half. And we have our first subs. Roz Valdez on. Will Van Scheppen. Kella Uda. And here's Roz. Duffy. Roz. Back to Van Scheppen. He just entered the field of play. It's like Abdul Musa on the field of play too. Sally's pullback is intercepted. The wind just starts to rip through the midline by the keeper, taken out of the air by Roz Valdez. On a play, right throw. Roz steps. This ball, however, off of his foot, right to a Bobcat attacker. Goal kick, ball out of play, and we'll have subs, I believe, shortly for Patriots. Natanim Opland will enter the field of play on for Sammy Garcia. Actually, only Natanim on at this moment. August Plissick with the goal kick. The Ray Vermeer. Ray has Duffy. Duffy's pass is intercepted. Ray again, finding Roz Valdez. This ball again falls to Duffy's feet. He has a solly. Duffy. Natanim. Natanim is dispossessed. We got lucky there. That was the last touch by Natanim. That's going to be a white throw. And on comes Opland and Colton. Off goes Sally Suddy and Miles Rolfing. Ball gets through Abdu. Abdu regains through two. Shot fired wide left. Story we've seen. Here's Sonicson. And earns a throw-in on the far touch. As, with this wind, even that shot by Abdu Musa somehow stayed in the field of play. Sonicson with the throw. Looking for Abdu. Finds Colton, who drops to Stamp. Stamp looking for Colton. Trying to clear. Here's Volpe. And eventually Brookings just blasts this out of play. Probably a wise move. Roz Valdez. Here's Duffy. Past one. Finds Natanim. Natanim's cross is deflected. And again, ball put out of play by Brookings. Here's Roz. Abdu Musa. Switching fields to Kingston. Kingston has Opland. Opland on the edge of the penalty area. Finds Stamp. Again, we drop to Kingston. Kingston switching fields to Roz Valdez. Valdez to Stamp. Pass is too strong, but it deflects back out to the far touch. It was gathered by Kingston Nelson. Kingston goes central to Tate Stamp. Ball falls to Duffy. Duffy's dispossessed. He continues to pressure. Not Neem. And boy, nice bit of movement. And eventually Duffy is not Neem. Ross Valdez. Nice ball by Valdez. Finds Duffy. Not Neem. Dispossessed in the attacking third. Again, Duffy and Valdez. Might want to think about a switch, and a switch is coming. Abdul-Musa finds Kingston. At the stamp, that ball's intercepted. Pass not strong enough. And here is Van Scheppen. Vermeer's pass given up to, quality-wise, probably one of the highest quality players. It's number 13 for Brookings. And now Brookings, their best opportunity so far of this half. Kingston centers to August Plissick. Plissick has Valdez. Valdez trying to find not Neem. Pass is intercepted. Roz then recovers. And Valdez looking for Volpe. Volpe through two. And eventually that ball is just put out of play. Volpe with the throw. Strong touch out of the Brookings midfielder. Tate Stamp pressuring. Vermeer. About halfway through the second half. Still 0-0. Stamp just asserts himself. Lays off to Abdul-Musa. Abdu finds Kingston. Kingston looking for Sonicson. Sonicson finds Duffy. Nice bit of ball movement now. Duffy has Valdez. We're going to switch back to Stamp. There's Kingston Nelson. Abdu. Abdu finds Duffy. Duffy tries to get that ball through two defenders. It's deflected. Not Neem. Pressures. Ball handled by Roz Valdez. Valdez looking to cross to Opland. Opland drops to Kingston. Back to Opland. Opland crossing to Valdez. And he just keeps that ball in play. Attaboy, Roz. And working possession, so about the last 2 minutes. Here's Kingston. Errant pass, put out of play by Brookings. Multiple subs on Solly, Trey Raff, Charlie Krieger, who currently possesses the ball, tries to cross, falls to Rolfing. Rolfing looking for Hudson. Hudson dribbles into two defenders before he can get a shot off. And every one of our boys just so far 1 or 2 touches too many. This cross by Raff, initially intercepted, then gathered by Rolfing and Krieger. Be a foul, and in the pocket, out of the pocket's the yellow card, Miles Rolfing. So Sonics will come on for a play, maybe more, as they do not want yellow cards on Miles Rolfing to impact his availability for a varsity game. Free kick at the 19th minute. Tons of tailwind. This ball just blistered. Falls to Krieger. Krieger's head goes to a Brookings Bobcat. And here's Kingston pressuring. And now Brookings on the attack. Krieger and Umstead converge. And Raff with a nice step. Sonicson looking for Garcia. Keeper way out of the box and just drills this all the way downfield. First step by Van Scheppen. And now your Pats have got to defend. Corner earned by the Bobcats. That ball, Sammy Garcia just about to it. Brookings keeper made a wise choice coming out of goal very early to intercept Sonicson's pass to Garcia. And with this tailwind, the best chance. That is over the top post. Goal kick. And looks like Sonicson will come back off the field. No, excuse me, he will not. Looks like Duffy's going to come on for Kingston. I saw up and walking towards Duffy. 17 minutes. Here's Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen's ball put into the air. And Brookings first 2. Again, Brookings on the attack. This will be another goal kick. Play out to Charlie Krieger. Krieger has plenty of space. Through 2 defenders, down the far touch. Long ball down the far touch to Sonicson. Sonicson finds Garcia. Slide tackle. Garcia maintains possession. Crosses. Flicked by the Bobcats. And that's our first great look in a few minutes. Again, we continue to possess. Nandu Musa in for Tate Stamp. Trey Raff with the throw. Has a solid. A solid to Hudson. Corner kick earned. Time to get one pass. So in the box, a lot of height. Sally Sadi. Van Scheppen. Duffy. We'll play quickly to Hudson Holman. Hudson to Garcia. Garcia shot fired high. Goal kick. punt. Holman. Raff. Raff. And Umstead close. Offside. Flags up. It must have been a cross. It was a cross. Cross 4 times. The offside offense. Cool. Van Scheppen on this. Here's Umstead. Krieger. Krieger's dispossessed. Regains composure. And Umstead there to defend. And a far touch. White throw, or is it a foul? White throw. Is that a card? Kick the ball. So a yellow card on, I think maybe number 13. He just kicked the ball away? Okay. So 13 is off until he can return. Krieger looking for Asali and Abdu. Here's Abdu. Touch is too strong. And now Duffy regains. Asali is dispossessed. Ball falls to Sammy. Sammy's tripped up, regathers. And there's Raff. Comes to the side, puts his ball out of play. Subs now. So 13 will return. Ray Vermeer returns. Ros Valdez returns. 12 minutes remaining. Van Scheppen off, Raff off. Red throw. It's in their attacking third, and that touch off of red last. Hudson. Flag up. Hudson draws a foul. Duffy looking for Krieger at midline. Krieger in possession. Looking for Sonicson on the far touch. Keeps this ball in play. Sonicson tries to cross. Full field switch. Offside? All right. So was it Hudson or Asali? Yeah, so Hudson came from an offside position. Therefore, that slowed that foray. And this ball just booted. And Augie will allow that ball to go over the goal line. White subs. Volpe and Stamp on. Hudson Holman off. And Abdul Musa off. It's Colton hunting Ross. Ross gets through two. Crossing. And this ball is curling. Duffy steps. Looking for Garcia. That's a handball. So handball just outside, probably about 5 yards away from the penalty circle. And Stamp and Garcia over it. 9 minutes, 10 seconds. I don't think you can shoot from here with this wind. You can't get it over this wall. Actually, I mean, I've been surprised by both Stamp and Garcia in the past. Shoots it low. Good idea by Stamp. If he goes low, at least gives us an opportunity. Maybe that ball, some other time, ricochets off the keeper, and we can follow it in. But yeah, anything in the air in this wind was going to just get ballooned. Now giving up. Feet of Sonicson. Sonicson looking for Garcia. Nice ball right in the mitt of Garcia, who's through one. Cross. High. 8 minutes. Goal kick. Brookings taken out of the air initially by Duffy. And push off by Brookings. Oh, I thought that was, never mind, push off by Asali? And with this tailwind, a midfield free kick is nothing to take lightly. Ball taken out of the air by Umstead. And put centrally. Again, that falls. Nice bit of work, making sure that shot gathered. And the first shot on target for Brookings this half, gathered pretty easily by August Plissick. And now Brookings in possession. Off of Cole's chest. Goal kick, and this will bring on 3 subs. So Van Scheppen, Raff, and Natanim on. Sonicson off. Umstead off. And Krieger off. Raff. This ball forward, it's ricocheted off of Natanim. He regathers, has Stamp. Stamp, 2-2. Pressured in turning the ball over. Ball out of play on the near touch. Ros Valdez. Ray Vermeer. Ray looking for Asali. The last touch by Asali. Sammy Garcia gathers. Duffy looking for Natanim. There's Asali. Natanim steps. Asali in possession. Has Stamp. Stamp has plenty of space. Has Colton. Now taken out of the air by Van Scheppen. Ros Valdez. A little 1-2 work out of Brookings. Valdez attains. Ooh. Tries to be cheeky. Brookings throw. Van Scheppen heads this. Shot fired. And I think that might be a corner, as that ball was deflected. It is a corner. Dangerous spot to give up a corner. It's the level of wind, and you can see The flag just bending over by the player about to take the corner kick. Anything on frame is dangerous. That somehow gets through everyone. And Colton Volpe launches this, taken out of the air. And here is Duffy. All right, just be selfish, Owen. Just be selfish. Owens threw another, was shielded. Keeper calls for it and gets there just in time. Punt, taken out of the air. And now Stamp with the yellow. It almost looked like looks like they just kind of like, he just kind of hugged him. I don't think he was, all right. Taken out of the air by Augie. Again, a couple dangerous spots that we're giving up corners and free kicks. With this tailwind, here's Cole Umstead. Drops to Rav. Here's Duffy. Umstead. First touch is too strong, but he does recover. Finds Sammy Garcia. Here's a cross. Colt Volpe near it, but this wind just shears that ball, pushes it out of play. 2.5 minutes. All over everyone, except for Will Van Scheppen. Here's Duffy, finds Roz. Here's Cole Umstead. Cole, 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes. Here's Volpe. Go for Cole. That's going to be, they're going to allow him to keep playing. Kind of an inadvertent trip. Here's Duffy. Duffy finding Garcia. Here's a pullback. Eventually finds the feet of a Brookings player. Here's Cole again. Oh, has Volpe, who centers. That ball is intercepted. Again to Cole. Cole's cross. Finds the feet of Sammy Garcia. Sammy's tripped. What? Wow. Ball falls to Natanim. And here's Umstead. Shot fired. Gathered by the keeper. And that will stop play for an injured player. 1 minute left. The Brookings player will be helped off the field. Hopefully he's all right. The drop ball gathered by the keeper. With about half a minute remaining. And he will just punt this as far as possible. Taken out of the air by Ray Vermeer. The daring Ray Vermeer. I wouldn't want to put my head on that ball. Here's Umstead. Colton Volpe. Here it is. Here's the opportunity. Asali Sadi makes something happen, Asali. And he fires wide right. It's deflected. Corner kick. This is the last gasp because we are out of time. Zeroed out on the clock. I'm assuming we're just being given a tiny bit of extra time with that injury. Here's Volpe. Cross. Oh, Asali there for it. Headed. And that's a tie. 0-0 in a game generally controlled by your Pats. Brookings staves off every attack. Has a number of excellent opportunities. but we end up with a 0-0 draw. So your Pats go to 9-0-1, and Brookings goes to 5-2-3. We'll be back shortly with the varsity game at 6 p.m. Thanks for joining us. You've been watching Lincoln High School Junior Varsity Soccer.